Sup fighters, Sam Battlefields here. Thank you very much for joining me on my journey into all sorts of things coaching. So I had a comment by my man John from Trigon and various other gyms in America, I believe. If I got that wrong, sorry, bro. You'll see it on my previous brain dumps, but go and check out his channel. I'll link it in the description below. I believe it's called EcoFico, EcoFico. But he made a interesting observation from one of his students. Interesting observation on my interview with Gino website, talking about how Gino had shifted from sort of the sport BJJ positional focused terminology. Put it this way, the comment was incredibly intelligent. It was incredibly well thought out. So I had to review it a couple of times to think about what I thought about the situation, and I blew past it in the first place. I blew straight past the comment, and I think part of that was because I still do use positional type keywords. That's my main job coming into effect. When I say positional type, like just the old school, mount, side controls, that sort of thing, just for ease of communication. But for many months now, I have primarily been focused on talking about affecting the power center of the torso in order to control the body. And so everything I've spoken about to my team, and basically bring it all back. Like I last week got the opportunity to do kind of essentially a week of privates, because it's the first week back, obviously. People are still on holidays, all that sort of thing. So I got to work with Aaron for a little bit and sort of really pare back everything to, what is the game? What are you trying to achieve? Because there was so much, how do I put this? Superfluousness. No, I don't have a thesaurus next to me. But there was so much superfluous action being taken or being perceived that was irrelevant, right? And the thing that, once again, bringing it back to controlling in some way, everything we do is controlling the power center, which is the hips, the power center of the torso, right? Of our opponent. So that's if you think about it, it's in virtually everything. Well, it is in everything. It is in everything. If you don't have some sort of control of the hips, then they have an opportunity to escape. And so therefore, the flip side of that is, if you are being controlled, you need to free your hips. Now, language of coaching wise, free your hips is a very internal thing. So if you're thinking of it like, I need to affect their hips, because for the most part, their hips are what are controlling your hips. So, yeah, it's once again, brain dumps. These are just me thinking through things as I come up with them. Anyway, Sam Battlefields, thanks for joining me. Cheers.